This is a flashlight by Tunenge, the T21X. So obviously I've taken it out of the box, but let me show you the box anyway. So it comes with a nice box. It has a lot of documentation on the box, which is what I like. So not only show you all the features and the spec, it tells you how to operate it. But let me just open it up and show you what is included. So packaging is quite nice. It says pull, and the inside comes out. I already took this out. This was attached to this. As you can now see, it comes with a little headband setup. The bottom is where the rest of the stuff is. And notice it says, please remove the insulation film. So obviously it came with the battery detached with a little bit of a piece of cardboard so that it is not on. If you forget this and then you plug it in to charge it, nothing happens. That's why. So remember to pull this little flap out before you charge it up for use. Nice documentation. A USB-A to C charging cable. I have no problem charging it with my USB-C to C charging brick, so this I don't actually need. And then a nice little stretchy headband if you want to use it in headband mode. I'm not going to show you that, that's kind of obvious. Let me show you the flashlight itself. So one cool thing about this light compared to the other one is they have this twisting head, so you can use it stand out like this. Because the base is magnetic, you can also have this, for example, stick onto the hood of your car or a shelf and then have the light pointed to a different direction. So this is really useful. If you don't want to do this, you can obviously just twist and then it goes back into a regular flashlight mode. It has a two-way clip, so the default is clip down, pointing down, but you can also use the top part to clip it this way and then it'll be pointing up. Most likely you use this in a cap, so if you have a cap, you can use this to go into the flap of the cap and then it's pointing forwards. But of course, you have the headband option as well, which is a way more secure way to do it. Normally, I have this clip on the outside of my backpack on one of the pouch webbing. Now, what I like about this guy is that operationally, it is very, very easy. The user interface is easy to use. Everything is labeled. So here it says lock, press 2 seconds to unlock, which is what it is. So you can optionally lock and unlock this thing so that you don't accidentally activate it. But let me just show you regular operation. It is quite obvious. You click and then it comes on. Well, actually, you know what? I click. You see 3 flashes. That means it's locked. So I guess I locked it, which is a good practice. So when it is locked, instead of doing nothing, it gives you a 3 slow flash to tell you that it's locked. It's pretty good, right? Now to go out of lock, you just press and hold for more than 2 seconds, as they say. So 1, 2, and now it comes on in, let's see if we can do this, moonlight mode. If you press again, it goes off. Press again, it comes on, off. Makes sense, right? So unlock, just press on, press off. When it's on, if you press, it goes to the next mode, the next mode, the next mode, and back. Right? So low, medium, high, click to go off, click to come on, and notice that remember the last setting as well. So very, very useful. There is actually a moonlight mode, so when you have it locked, so let me turn it off. Press and hold 3 times to lock. Press and hold for 2 seconds to lock. 1, 2, and then it confirm with 3 clicks, right? 1, 2, 3, and it comes on in moonlight mode. Off, moonlight mode. Low, medium, high, low. Now, there are other modes that you have to double and triple click to get to. So double click, get you into super bright turbo mode, and then switch off. back to moonlight, off. Now I'm going to show you the flashing modes. Just be warned, this is flashing, so if that affects you, turn this off, don't watch this part. So triple click will go into strobe mode, 1, 2, 3. And then again, we'll go into SOS mode, so 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, and then click the switch off. Click again, come back on, moonlight mode, off. So I think the operation mode is relatively easy because most of them are just press and hold, right? There isn't a lot of different sequence in there. The light comes with, so let me show you, a 1000 milliamp rechargeable battery. So it comes with it, and the charging is via this port, USB-C port here. It will also take a regular AA as well. I find that with regular AA, I couldn't get it to go into turbo mode. Probably not enough current draw from a regular AA battery. So this is useful. Another neat feature is a lot of times you don't know whether you have tightened the back. So in this case, you kind of just keep screwing it in until by feel. All right, it's pretty tight. But instead of just doing it by feel, if you look at it, there's a little marker here that tells you that it is tightly sealed, because this thing is IP66 rated, which means it's rated against water splashing. So in theory, it is not rated for submersion, but my gut is if you submerge it very briefly, it will be fine, but it is rated for splashes, which means using it outside in the rain should be totally fine. So this is the T21X from Tunenge. I think it's a neat little light. It's very, very small, easy to use. I just have this clip onto the outside of my backpack all the time. And it's easy to just pick up and click and use and click to go off. Go check it out.